It's time now for our tale of the tape. Up first is the Sandman. You can see who has the power advantage. And he'll be facing Lawrence Okolie. And you can see one of these fighters is older than the other. If you like quickness and you like power, this is the division for you. Tonight's fight in the cruiserweight division.
Yeah, if you've got...
First up, we have the Sandman from the United States of America. They are the SCI and WBO champ. The last time we saw them in action, they impressed everyone with that big KO victory. It's Lawrence "The Sauce" Okolie from the United Kingdom. They are the WBC and IBF champ. The last time we saw them in action, they lost by a TKO. Let's see how they bounce back here.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the blue trunks with blue trim. Here is the current SCI and WBO World Champion, the Sandman. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United Kingdom, the current WBC and IBF Champion of the World, Lawrence "The Sauce" Okolie.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
This is one of those arenas where you have to fight or you're going to be found wanting.
Thousands of fans here in attendance to the bell rings. There will only be two that we're talking about. The build-up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. He threw a punch and just got countered. The straight right just misses. Everybody's got their eye on the champion. You have to defend that belt. They miss with the jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Okolie may go down here. Okolie wobble and down. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
I've got to see that again.
So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Here we go for round two. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
He's dominating him, and he's going to let him know all about it. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both men step back for just a moment. Those counter punches have to hurt. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. You'd like to see more jabs. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Tried to score with a jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
There's the bell for round 3. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter does everything behind the jab. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. This fighter, one of the top 5 in the world, no doubt about it. That jab doesn't find a home. Those counter punches have to hurt. Beautiful catch. Lawrence Okolie caught with a thunderous shot. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Here we go to the 4th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. to see a jab from these two. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. The straight right just misses. Oh, and this is really going to rub him the wrong way. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? That counter shot, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
There's the bell to start round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Holding nothing back here in the round. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
There's the bell for round 6. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
They missed with the jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter. powerful counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout. Go out there and think, right, you know what, next round.
And there's the bell for round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The big shot we were waiting for. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he got to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Is off the charts. So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. The straight right just misses. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
And there's the bell for round 8. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The jab can't find a home. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Straight right just misses. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
There's the bell to start round 9. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. He threw a punch and just got countered. They miss with the jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Didn't land that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
We've made it to round 10. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That hook won't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight. There's the bell to start round 11.
Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good defense there to stop that hook. You'd like to see more jabs. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. When are we going to see a jab from these two? These two fighters are made for one another. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
On to the 12th. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Jab does not score. There's a counter shot. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say,
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. This is what Okolie did not want to do. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
Nice job blocking the left hook. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. With a thunderous shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. These scorecards were all over the place, but in the end, I think the right athlete won.
A split decision, I've enjoyed that. I actually forgot the rounds rolled by. The rounds were that close, they flew by. But what excitement. I could watch another 15 rounds of that. They probably can't do it, but we can watch it. Split decision, good call.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of boxing, here is your winner by split decision and still SCI and WBO World Champion, the Sandman.